Well, hello, everybody, and welcome into a special edition of Cruising Through Life. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Cheryl.
And we are your hosts. Welcome into the show.
Welcome in, everybody. Just welcome on this Sunday afternoon. And let me tell you what's going on today. If you've seen Girls Trip was talking to the adult women that's going on the cruise in our family.
Mm-hmm. Our family reunion cruise.
Yes, for September 2nd for the very first time. And then we had a show called It's a Man's World, where we showcased rookie cruisers that are going on the cruise on the September 2nd family reunion. But this cruise is a little special because it's not going on the family cruise. It's going on the inaugural cruise.
On what ship?
Oh, let me tell you what ship. It's going on. Oops, I said
the Jubilee. Yep, she said it. I got to show it. Here's a good finished photo. It's not quite finished yet. It's still under construction.
Yes.
And here's some areas of the ship that are being developed for us to see. It's going to be just a great and beautiful ship. We are so excited about the Carnival Jubilee.
Yes, we are. Did you see those pictures, Araya?
Yes, I did. It's a picture.
Okay, this is a totally different from what we're venturing out. We're talking to teenagers that are in our family. We have an expert teenager that's a gold member, but on her next cruise she'll be platinum. Hey,
that sounds kind of like you.
Yeah, I'm already platinum. Sorry. And then you have a rookie cruise down there at the bottom. And
that's me.
and she's gonna have a blue card, ladies and gentlemen. Blue, I tell you.
And everybody is going to know that she's a rookie because she has a blue card.
Yeah, but first up, we want to welcome everybody who has made it into the chat and also the replay. Fats and Trey was first into the chat. Hello, welcome in.
Welcome in.
We got Jamaican Farmer's Hut has made it in. Hello.
Hello, my friend.
Hat Lady has made it in.
Hello, Hat Lady.
Miss Queen Sunkissed.
That's Miss Queen. She's the queen.
Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs.
Good morning and good afternoon.
Tiffany Gant.
Tiffany.
Hello, welcome in. Z's Gaming and Home Theater Channel. Hello, welcome in.
Welcome
Z.
in.
And Just Doing Our Best has made it in.
Just doing our best. I can't ask for anything.
Don't get no better than that.
Okay. Now, before we get started with the show, we have some little housekeeping and a little
oh yeah, BDF just made it in too.
Oh, hello, BDF. How you doing?
Hello.
And just doing our
best.
I can't ask for anything more, baby.
And they just commented, good seeing the younger generation getting in on it.
Yes. Because we've done the men, we've done the women, and now it's the
OZ just came through. December 23rd will be the best cruise ever. So we're just going to flash this. Every time somebody says the word Jubilee, we have a standing rule here on the channel that we have to flash this real quick.
Okay, Essence, if you say Jubilee, we got to flash Jubilee.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Fats and Trade just went live.
They went live.
Yeah.
So they must be on East Coast time.
Maybe.
Okay.
BDF says, I'm great. 34 days until my 61st.
Oh, my goodness.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, Mr. T just made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Hey, Mr. T. Okay, we got a little bit of housekeeping to do. Okay, at 4 o'clock on JNS, I won't be there. The S of the J won't be there because he's going to do a tech show. And what is your tech show going to be about?
Well, the tech show for today is teaching everybody how to make an effective YouTube thumbnail using Adobe Express. Please do not miss it. If you are a creator, I welcome everybody to join over on the JNS Adventures channel at 4 p.m. Central.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Are y'all settled? Because you know teenagers never get settled. Look at the bottom teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And the top.
She in the car ready to go.
And
She ready to hit that road again. That's
no,
what she's
she
ready
just
to do.
got her license and she's all
Yeah, just everywhere.
everywhere. And the top teenager, she wants you to see her real well. That's what we do. That's what me and Essence.
Yeah, she got a nice little ring light out and everything. I'm proud.
I'm
I really am. I'm proud. She got her ring light.
Yes. So we're just gonna get right into it. So are you guys ready? Can't hear you.
Yes. Yes.
I think they're good.
Okay. And we're gonna get started. Okay. Just doing our best. Every time I see that, I just get happy. I just get hallelujah happy. Okay.
Every time you see me, Mama.
Well, no, not you, baby. Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you guys. Everybody that's in the chat, you know, I just didn't randomly pick these teenagers. The Essence, the teenager that's up top with me, she's my cousin, and she's a cute little thing. She cruised every year.
And we cruised with her last year.
Yes, we did. And she's all over the cruise ship, just all over. And then the one down below is my grandbaby, but you know, all my grandkids call me Mama. So her name is Araya. So let me tell you this. This is her first cruise. And she's going on, she couldn't pick any other cruise but this cruise. It's an inaugural cruise on the Jubilee. And everybody knows that's a cruiser, know that when you go on an inaugural sailing, you're going to be on there with famous people, news people, all the big wigs of Carnival, and
multiple vloggers such as us.
Multiple vloggers.
I know that at least 7 groups of vloggers I've already seen in the roll call on Shipmate. So we're gonna have some heavy hitters on the ship.
Yeah,
with us,
and I can't wait to meet them. Okay, we're gonna get started. Essence. Tell the viewers about your cruise level and when you will reach the next level.
Right now, I'm a gold member, and I've been on 4 cruises. And then my next cruise, my 5th one, I should be a platinum member, I'm pretty sure, or a diamond, but I'm pretty sure it's a platinum. But on my next cruise, so the one that I'm going on with Araya, I'll be a platinum member.
Yay! Okay. And I've told you this is Araya right here at the bottom. Okay, then. Araya, just for, you know, the sake of talking, how many cruises have you taken?
0.
Are you excited?
I am. My cousin really hyped me up about this cruise.
Okay, then. Araya, tell people you don't take cruises, but you take a lot of trips to New York. So
I do take.
Tell people about your trips to New York.
I have a lot of fun in New York. My sister lives in New York, so that's why we really go a lot. But it's a lot. The pizza is my favorite part. Like the pizza and the view has to be top tier. If you ever go to New York, I recommend Carbs Cafe and Ray's Pizza. It's really good.
Alrighty then. Essence. What do you do first on the ship?
She popped out.
Oh, wait. Hold on. She popped out. We got to get her back up. Holy moly.
Yeah, the slight technical difficulty.
A slight technical difficulties. When you have pretty girls like my girls are, they tend to pop in and pop out.
Mm-hmm. That's Wi-Fi for you, though. It's in and out. So more people have made it into the chat. Let's see. Rooted in Essential Oils has made it in. Hello, welcome in. April Showers has made it in.
Hello, April Showers.
Mona did what?
Mona did what?
Yeah, she made it into the chat. That's what she did. Hello, welcome in. And remember, if you are a creator in the chat, just type in the word #creator and Nightbot will drop your link. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Hold on. That was Essence calling.
Mm-hmm.
So are you nervous? Are you biting your nails? Look at my nails. I got my nails done. I'm gonna be
Mom,
doing
that's a pretty color.
I'm gonna be mostly green on the May 20th cruise. Good morning, Buddy Riggs, Buddy Biggs.
Buddy Biggs made it in?
Buddy Biggs.
That's what's up.
Made it in. That grinds, huh? Scrow's Nest. How are you doing? Okay, this is something I've done.
Hey, Scrow's Nest.
If you go to my YouTube page, which you're on, you will see that you are featured as my featured people.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy Biggs Adventures. I like seeing that.
Buddy Biggs.
And Scrow's Nest.
Yep.
I mean, Scrow's Nest be sending, not me personally, but it feels like he'd be sending me personally. She's not there yet. And I don't know. I get inspired. They're cruise quotes,
mm-hmm.
inspirational, motivational cruise quotes, and I'm all over it because I got everybody's notifications
mm-hmm.
on my phone. You know, on my phone, my TV, my iPad. So wherever I am, the notifications will come up on whatever
mm-hmm.
device I'm on. And I tell you, I really, some days I don't feel good or I'm down and out. I feel after I see Scrow's Nest,
okay, Essence, we got you back.
She's back, everybody.
Hello.
Sorry, my phone, it went dead, but I thought it was on the
mm-hmm.
charger, but it unfortunately.
That's okay, because we understand teenagers use their phone.
Yes.
That's something they do.
This was expected.
Yes, it was. So I'll get back.
If it makes you feel better, Mom, my phone is perfectly charged on like 80%, so I did good today.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Araya.
Thank you for the nice plug.
Oh yeah, and you're also plugged as my featured.
Yeah.
She
updated her featured channels section on her channel
at 5:00 this morning.
And Essence, she had a question. What is the first thing you're going to do whenever you get on the ship?
When y'all say that, like, do y'all mean like, what do we do? Like, how do we check in, or do you mean like, what do I do once we're checked in our rooms?
No. What is the first thing you do after you leave? After you get on the ship, the rooms are not ready.
You're on the ship.
Yeah,
and the
first thing I do is I go with my mom, and then we go to check to see if our rooms are ready, which they're usually probably not. And so we sit in the lobby with all the guests that are on the ship, and they usually have like a welcoming aboard, like kind of like thing. And there's usually somebody playing music, and we sit there, and there's people at the bar, and we sit there and we wait for our rooms to be ready. And then once our rooms are ready, we go up, and sometimes we change our clothes depending on if it was hot, because it's usually cold going onto the port. So we'll go in there and we'll change our clothes from out of the cold clothes to the summer clothes. And then we leave the rooms and we go our separate ways.
Okay. Okay. When do you go to muster? When do you go to muster when you get on the ship?
It's usually like right after most of the rooms are ready, like when they're almost done, like with getting everybody ready. Then they'll call on the thing, and on your card it says your muster station, and they'll call you and be like, "Hey, can y'all please report to your muster station?" It doesn't take a long time. They just
bad.
Okay, well, what is recommended is with your boarding pass still in your hand, the first thing that every cruiser should do, so they don't have to call you, so they don't have to come and look for you, is go to your muster station. What that is? I
swear, I'm telling y'all, every time we get on there, they always call and they're like, "Can everybody report to the muster station?"
Mm-hmm.
But like, we don't ever get our name called. We wait till they say, "If y'all could please report to your muster station," and then they'll say that, and then we'll go. And we're usually the first people there.
Okay, well, maybe she's talking about the public announcement that the cruise.
Yeah, I'm like, the public announcement when they're like, "Come on," like, when they're like, can y'all do this?
Well, that'll work.
Okay, Tiffany has
has a question. So, what are some of the best things to do as teenagers on the ships, and do you guys feel safe on the boat?
Okay, Essence.
Woo!
When you first get on there, because like since there's a whole bunch of strangers, usually you're probably like, oh, like this is scary, but like I promise you, it doesn't. If you're like not a person that's afraid of being around people, because when you go to school for the first time, you don't know these people, or when you go out in public, so it just feels like you're in a big like hotel or a big mall or like at a resort. It's just on the water, and so there's a club, and since for 15 to 17, there's a club called Club O2. And you just go to the club, and then you just kind of stand there, and everybody is usually really nice because nobody knows anybody. So they'll like be like, "Oh, do you want to do this or do you want to do that?" And then for like the first day, you kind of like the first 1 or 2 days you keep going back to the club, but then after that you end up like making a group of friends, and then you kind of just do whatever you want because there's not really like there's nowhere to go. So parents are kind of like give you more freedom because there's nowhere for you to actually like go and leave, so they give you freedom to do whatever you want. And so since the club doesn't close till 1, and they have certain activities that usually nobody really does, so you go to the clubs, and then when they close, you go hang out with your friends, and then when it's open again, you come back, and you just kind of do that for the 7 days of the cruise. You just hang out with your friends.
Alrighty then. So you have any questions about that what she said, Aurea? Okay. Nope. You ready? What's the biggest ship you've been on, Essence?
I don't know. I think I've been on the Breeze and the Vista and the Freedom. I think was the one that we just got off the Freedom.
No, that was the Dream.
The Dream. Okay, so yeah, we've been on the Breeze and the Vista and the Dream, and then I think the Freedom. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so the Vista would have been the biggest ship that you've been on so far.
Yes, I think the Vista is the biggest one I've been on. Yeah.
That's good. Well, the one that we're going on in September,
bigger than the Vista.
And
they said that it's supposed to be one of the biggest ships.
It is.
Rooted in Essential Oil says, "Is there a club for teens on the cruise?"
Essence.
Ma'am.
They just asked a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mom is. Mama, close the door, please. Oh my Lord. Mama,
she didn't come get
she's asking questions.
Tell her to come on and sit. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. She was telling me that I've been on more ships than that. I don't recall.
Oh, okay, well, that'll work. Okay. There's too many to remember.
How many do I remember? I only remember 4, but I was really young when I started going on them, so I don't have a great memory. I don't remember that far.
Okay. So what
was your question that you had asked?
Somebody who
is there a club for kids to go to, for teens to go to on the cruise?
Yes, there's a club for like small children to I think 13, to 11, which is Club Circle C, and then after that from 12 to 13, there's a club called Circle No, the first one was called Camp Ocean, and then the one for 12 to 13 is called Circle C, and then from 14 to 17 or 15 to 17, it's Club O2.
Okay, do you have another question?
Yes. Tiffany has another question. So for people taking their kids for the first time, how should they feel?
Oh, or tell the kids about the ship.
Their kids about the ships.
Oh, yeah. She wants to know for the kids that's taking their kids for the first time, like if Dominique and Octavia were going, what would you tell them about the ship?
Yeah.
About cruising?
I would tell them, like, if you're going by yourself, which really, even if you are going with your family, 9 times out of 10, if you don't have, like, if you're not, like, super, like, y'all aren't the same people, like, if y'all, like, are into different, like, groups outside of, like, going places on family vacation, and when y'all do go to the teen clubs, y'all probably won't be in the same kind of friend group for that week of cruising. And so I would just tell them, like, you have to be, if you're going to go and take your kids really do have to be, like, kind of outgoing people, or people who are open to, like, going and trying new things or, like, having fun. Because if you don't make friends, then you will not have an enjoyable experience 9 times out of 10 as a teen, because you'll just feel like you're being dragged around by your family, or there'll be things that your parents can do that you can't do, so you'll have to just go to your room and stuff. So you have to be able to make friends or hang out with your family. But even if you are hanging out with your family 9 times out of 10, it'll just be more fun if you do go make friends, even if you are hanging out with your family still. And if you're a parent, there's really, like, I don't think there's ever been any kidnappings or anything like that, or, like, stuff happening on them, so, like, you have to just remember that this is their vacation too. And so, like, you can't, like, all the time just be like, hey, you can't go with those people, you don't know them, like, because you have to give them freedom so that they can hang out with their friends, because the clubs aren't open all the time, so they won't be at the club all the time. Sometimes they will be at the Lido with their friends, or they'll be at the top riding water slides or something with their friends. So you can't always restrict them to only being at the club or being in the room or being with you, because sometimes the club does close, so they have to go and be social outside of the club and roam around the ship.
That's true.
There's a comment here. Buddy Big's Adventure says, I've never been on a cruise or even on a large ship. The closest that I used to watch the Love Boat with my mom. LOL. I love the ocean though.
Okay,
but that was kind of cool.
You have to cruise. Once you go on the cruise, Essence, he's never been on a cruise. Tell him why he should go on a cruise.
I think you should go on a cruise. Well, I don't know how old you are. I feel like if you are, like, no, if you're a teen or if you're, like, older, then I feel like it will be, like, not older, but, like, a person with kids, then it'll be really enjoyable and relaxing for you, because there's just a lot of fun stuff to do. If you're a teen, it'll be, like, an excitement, because you'll feel like you'll have a lot of freedom, because you don't have to be as restricted by your parents, because they're not as worried about you. And if you're older, it's relaxing to just get away and stuff. But if you are probably, like, younger adults, then you'll probably have to bring people with you to have fun, because there's, like, less stuff that you'll find enjoyable with the older people, but you can't really go to, like, a teen club or anything. So it's like
I got it too.
All is well.
Yeah, all is well.
Older is not old. It's just older, like adults. Like, you have kids or you have stressful families and stuff, But if you're, like, a young adult, then it would be enjoyable if you brought, like, friends with you and y'all can do things, and you'll probably enjoy it more getting off the boat versus a teen or an older person would enjoy it more being on the boat. So it's still fun, because when you get off, you get to go see pretty places. And if you book excursions or you're going to a beach, it's just really relaxing and peaceful if you have, if you're, like, trying to get away from, like, your everyday life.
Yes.
Okay. And also, Tiffany has another question. And can you tell us about the food the kids will enjoy?
Whoa.
I'm really picky, but y'all know that I'm really picky. I don't like anything. And so there is a free buffet, but they do have, and there's, like, some restaurants that you have to pay for. Well, there's only the seafood bar you have to pay for, but there's, like, everything else is free. And there's a pizza place where you can go, and they have 5 different pizzas that you can choose from, and they make it right there. And literally it stays open till 4 a.m. from noon to 4 a.m. and everybody, it's not always a line, but it's usually like a lot of people that want that pizza for their kids. And there's a burger joint, it's Guy's Burger Joint, the Guy Fieri, the famous chef. And I personally, I don't like burgers. I don't really like anything, but their burgers I will eat because it's really enjoyable. And you can also get fries, or you can ask them to cut up meat and put them on the fries. And you can just really make it any type of way you want. And so if you have really picky kids, they'll probably 9 times out of 10 just be eating burgers, pizza, and ice cream the whole time. But it's all free, and you don't have to worry about paying for it because it comes included with the cost of your ship. And most picky eaters do enjoy eating that.
Okay, let me tell you something. Because you are picky, and I know you're picky. They have something they call Menu Mate on the ship. She's located on the Lido deck in the center, and you tell her what you like, and guess what? She will have it ready for you. In the buffet, in the main dining room, anywhere, they'll pull you up and they'll see that you're in room such and such and your name is Essence, and they'll look at that list.
Yeah, also if you have any food allergies and things that you're sensitive to, you always let the menu mate know, and that way they can take it off your
on
menu.
The ship, she's always there, or he's already always there.
Yep.
We've used them a lot on these past cruises.
And in their absence, you can always tell the maitre d' in the main dining room also.
Yes.
That's really interesting to know, because I didn't know that. And I just sit there and just get bloated eating ice cream and burgers all day.
You can do that.
It's really good. It's really good food. Everybody, if you go on TikTok and stuff, in social media, they're always talking about the burger place. Like, oh, I can't wait to get back and eat those burgers. They're so good. I'm telling y'all.
And I have a question for Araya. What are you looking forward to as being a first-time cruiser?
Araya?
I look forward to having a peaceful cruise, because y'all don't understand. As a teenager in high school, I be stressed a lot. So when I have time to
break in,
go on a cruise and trips, I take it full advantage.
Let me tell you guys, she has been stressed since COVID. They had at home. I mean, she hated to be at home during COVID because she said, I don't like it. I'm not learning nothing, And we would go to see them in Dallas, and she would be in bed, in classroom.
Oh, Lord, y'all.
I mean, it would be terrible.
Yep.
They didn't learn nothing. I mean, and this is our future.
Well, they learned how to do this, which is what we're doing now, video chatting. So, yeah.
That's why they're so comfortable with it.
And Tiffany has another question. What about shopping? What is the best way for kids to shop and some of the best places to buy from?
Oh, wow. Let's do on the ship and off the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you asking me?
On the ship.
Because she hasn't been on the ship.
On the ship, I think it's level deck 5 or floor 5. I'm pretty sure floor 5 and 6. There is just like shops. It's like they have jewelry shops, and then they also have bag shops, and then they have little small shops where you can get like bracelets or souvenirs for your family or shirts and stuff. And so if you're like, really, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, that's expensive, and you really 9 times out of 10 it's stuff you don't need. But they have giveaways and stuff where if you buy a ticket, you can win something. You just have to be first in line to get your prize, or they'll be like, we're giving it to somebody else, you didn't come get it. But they do have giveaways and stuff for those things. But they do have a lot of jewelry on board and a lot of bags on board. But it's still regular price. It's like the normal price that you would get it in store. You don't get a discount because you're on the cruise. But when you do get off at the ports, the type of ports that they take you to, they're pretty, but they also have like the shops that are around. There'll be like shops of people that are catered to tourists. And so it'll be a lot cheaper for you to get stuff. And they also have some shops that are set for the carnival stuff that's on board, but they have it outside on the port. And so it'll be the same stuff on board, but it'll just be a lot cheaper. and then it'll also be the local shops with the stuff from the country or the port or the city that you're visiting.
Okay. What is your favorite port?
My favorite
Or
port?
your top 3 ports?
Yeah, top 3.
My top favorite port is Princess Cays, which is a private island owned by Carnival.
Oh my.
And it's my favorite port because it was one of the last stops that we took on the last cruise that I went on. And I got to, it's like, since it's a private island, there's like there's not a lot of local shops around it. It's just a big beach with a volleyball court and a basketball court. And you can also go swim with the dolphins, or you can ride on jet skis, or you can do like this paddle, like bicycle thing. But since it's a private beach, it's just the people from the cruise. So when I got off the port, I got to hang out with the friends that I made on the thing. And so we spent the whole day together. And they have a seniors bar where all the seniors get free drinks, and then they also have food where you can go and get free food. And so while all the parents are doing, like, you know, they're eating and drinking, all the kids that were on the cruise ship that you met, you get to hang out with them. And so that's my favorite port, because I get to hang out with my friends that I made without having to worry about my mom being like, come here, we have to go here and do this, you know. And so it's really fun, and everything's right there. You don't have to book anything. You can just go right there and ask for it on that one. And then my second favorite port is probably, I would say it was Freeport. And even though there's like no beaches or nothing, and like you're probably like, why is that your favorite port? Because it's literally just a whole bunch of shops, and like that's it. It's just a whole bunch of shops. But it was my favorite because they have the best bathing suits and the best handbags like over there. And so it's like, because that's all that the port is. It's just them selling stuff. So they make a lot of good stuff. And so when I came back, I had a whole bunch of new swimsuits, and me and my mom, we got 2 new bags. And so we were really happy about that, because we could use those in our everyday life, not just on the cruise. And then my third favorite port would probably be Cozumel, because even though I definitely do not like walking, most of the ships do take you to Cozumel. I cannot stand walking for a long time. Walking through Cozumel is like walking back to your house.
Never have been able to stand there.
No, it's like walking there is like walking back to your room. If you've ever been to Disney World, it's like walking from there all the way back, and it's just terrible. It's a long walk. It's horrible. But the food, they have a place called Fat Tuesdays in Cozumel, and it's right there when you get off the boat, and it's literally the best authentic Mexican food you will ever have in your life. Yes. And so it's like after your long walk, you come and you're just so excited for the Fat Tuesdays, and it's just so good. And you can get a lot of like stuff made with your name on it. And so it's honestly my favorite port. But if you're not worried about food, then it's my last favorite port. But yeah, I really enjoy Cozumel. I look forward to going to Cozumel every year, because I really like Mexican food, and Americans really like Mexican food. So y'all would probably really like
Mexican food too. And my cane, Cozumel, it's got Cozumel, and it's got my name on it. So she's right. She's selling. They can personalize anything they sell you.
They burned that into this wood.
Go figure. That is such a good thing you said, because
is that how you made my bag, Mama?
Yes. No, your bag came from Nassau, Bahamas.
Nassau.
Yeah.
And so Tiffany has a question here. So do you like the longer cruises or just like a short cruise?
Oh, yuck.
Is that for me?
Yeah.
Oh, are all of these questions for me? Like when they ask questions? Oh, okay. I was confused. I thought they were asking. Like,
you're the experience here, and we want to hear it from a teenager's perspective. So yes.
I like the longer cruises because as a kid, because like when you're an adult, you go and it's like you don't really care about having like friends as much on the cruise, because you're just looking for like a peaceful time. But when you're a kid, you will get extremely bored if you do not make friends. But it's so hard to like let go of the friends you've made, because you spend from the time you wake up, all you do is get breakfast, and then for the rest of the day, 9 times out of 10, if your family's not big on doing every single thing together, you will be with your friends from the time you wake up to the time that the club closes, which is 1, and sometimes after that, if they don't tell y'all gotta go to bed. And so it's like you spent almost like 14 hours a day with these people for 7 days, and so it's like you don't want to have to stop that, because it's like these are your friends now. Like you've been with them all day, every day. And so it's like you rather be on a long cruise than be on a short cruise, because if you're on a short cruise, you don't really have time to make friends with people. And so the experiences don't get as fun because it's like, okay, we just met. Like, you know, like what can we do? Like your parents don't really trust this person yet. They're like, hey, you can't go over there with them right now, you know? But once you've gone to like the 5th day or the 6th day, then it's like, oh my gosh, like I'm really enjoying my time with these people. So then you're kind of sad when like the 8th or 9th day comes and you're like, oh, we have to go home. And so sometimes I wish our cruises, like when I get off, I'm like, why didn't this cruise last for a month? Like I would have been happy with that.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
That was her next question. How do you feel when the cruise is about to be over? But yeah,
I feel terrible. And when I get home, I feel horrible. And I'm like, I just want to go back. I don't like this. I'd be jealous of people that live over there.
That's me. I could do a 30, 60, 90, 100-day cruise.
Yes, I would be happy. Those cruises that go for 6 months, I'll do a semester at sea if I have to.
I would too.
Right. Tiffany says, and when meeting friends on the ships, do you keep in contact with them after you leave the ship?
I do.
I do, because since I'm a kid, it's like we don't really have anything to do. Like we're always FaceTiming anyways, you know. So it's like I have one friend, his name is Landon, and I met him on the last cruise, and I talk to him almost every single day now. And we're really good friends. Even though he doesn't live in this state, we're still really good friends, and we still talk all the time. And sometimes he does come to Houston and stuff, so we do get to see each other sometimes. But I keep in contact with some of the friends that are like, you know, like that are open to keeping in contact. Like don't bother anybody. But like if y'all were really good friends before, then 9 times out of 10 y'all will still text after, or they'll make group chats. And every day, like every year from the Vista, when I went on the Vista, every year this person texts in the group chat and he'll send memories from when we were on the Vista, and we'll be like, oh, like, you know, like that was such a good cruise, because it really was a good cruise.
Mm-hmm. I love the
Vista. Good time.
He sends pictures every year of like when we were there, and so we talk sometimes.
Yes, I mean, and that's another thing that's right. I meet so many people on the cruise, and we stay connected via Facebook, via Messenger. We stay connected. I always meet somebody that we stay connected. And I can tell you, Wendy, she meets people, you know, and they stay connected on the social media.
Yep.
You know? Okay. Number 11.
Have you invited other friends to be with you on the cruise?
Yes.
Not this cruise, but any cruise.
I've invited some people, but sometimes 9 times out of 10, the people that I do invite are people that have been on cruises already, and so like we'll end up not being on the same cruise and stuff. But it works out anyways. But I invited Araya on this cruise, so I'm excited. But
yeah. She invited me on the last one. I just, you know.
Yeah, cruise is pretty expensive. So
yeah, especially the ones we go on, because we go on the holiday cruises.
Yeah,
and the holiday cruises are more expensive.
Yes, they are.
Okay, so when?
Let's see. So when you are on the ship for the first time, will you get seasick?
The first time I went on the ship, I didn't feel terrible, but I did for a long time. No matter what I was doing, I felt like I was going back and forth. But it's like I don't really get sick in general. I probably get more car sick because you can go outside and get fresh air. So like the only thing I really don't like is being like contrapped. So I don't like staying in my room. But we always book the room with the balcony so you can go outside and like get fresh air and stuff. And so I'll be fine. Like if I get seasick, then I'll like go outside and I'll sit on my balcony and I'll sleep out there for a while so that way I can get fresh air while I'm feeling like the boat rock, because that's really the only thing that like kind of bothers me sometimes. But I don't really get seasick. But for the people who do get seasick or do not like the rocking motion, don't stay on bottom floors. Even though they're cheaper, you will feel terrible. And everybody I've talked to that stays on the bottom floor, they usually have the worst sickness, because that's where the actual like where the turbulence and stuff is coming from. So you shouldn't really stay on the bottom floor. You should prepare and try to book on the top floor or save more money so you can get a higher room. But it's honestly, it's not that bad. And once you've been on there a couple times or a couple days, you feel fine and you don't really mind it. And if you're having fun, you won't mind it anyways, because you won't be worried. You won't feel it if you're having fun. You'll be
if you're having fun.
Yeah,
And
you'll
if
be
you're
too happy to be worried about a boat rocking.
Right.
They say green apples help.
Okay, she said congratulations on you.
Yeah, Araya, Tiffany says congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, how do you pack for your cruise, and when do you and when or will you start packing for the Jubilee?
When will I start packing? 9 times out of 10, I don't pack till the night before. But that's just because I always we either buy clothes or I have the clothes. Like I keep my clothes like in separate drawers. Like my summer clothes are always in one drawer, and so it's like I always just kind of am like, okay, this goes together the night before, and I just put it in there, and then I'm ready, and my mom handles the rest. And then your hygiene and stuff, you kind of need that in the morning, and so after I'm done with it in the morning, I just put it all in the bag, and then I zip the suitcase up and I put it in the car. But if you're not a person who constantly goes back and changes their mind about stuff, then you don't need to like pack in a rush. You just kind of have to go and say, hey, I've worn this outfit before, this will look nice, I put it in there, or this is the outfit I bought to wear. You put it in there and you just lay it out, and you just go 7 days, and you're like, okay, this is 7 days of outfits, I'm gonna put it up, and then you just put it up. And so I don't really pack till the night before because I just wear what I have.
And Tiffany says, congratulations on getting your license, Araya. What are some of the things you are looking forward to taking away from your cruise, such as your memories?
Can you repeat that question again? I'm sorry.
Congratulations on getting your license.
Thank you.
And what are some of the things you're looking forward to taking away from cruising, such as memories?
Yeah, I really don't know what to expect when I go on a cruise. I don't know. I know I'm gonna be at peace. I know that for sure. Like I know all my little worries and everything. It's just gonna drop to the ground. But I don't know.
Oh my God.
I really do, y'all. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just look forward to having a good time. I'm not gonna lie. That's really.
Are you gonna eat a lot?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I'm not picky like my cousin. I'm not picky. I can eat almost anything. I'll try it.
Oh girl, they got good noodles. They got this Asian place. Oh my God. It is such good noodles. It's called Mongolian. I don't know what it's gonna be called on this.
The ships that we're going on, one of them might have a Gigi's Asian kitchen, but I'm not sure about the Jubilee.
Yeah, I don't know about the Jubilee.
There's a barbecue place sometimes. I don't know if it's on the Jubilee, but it should be because it's a new ship and it's big. You know, like they have room to put that. So
They have a smokehouse brew house that they put inside.
It's guys
on
too.
deck 6. It's still guys, but it's got
that's good. Guy says I'll eat any of his food. That man is sent from heaven. He has the best food ever, and I'll eat anything, no matter what it is. He could feed me some what's it called? What are those things? Octopus, and I'd probably eat it because he just knows how to cook it so good.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy got me his cookbook, girl. I got his cookbook.
Yeah, Guy Fieri's cookbook.
Yes, I have his cookbook, and I love Guy. You know.
And see, you cook almost every day, if not every other day.
We want to welcome some other people that made it into the chat. My weight loss journey by Keto Granny has made it in.
Welcome.
Hello, welcome in. Bama Nola Lawn Adventures has made it in.
Good morning, afternoon. I mean,
and yo, Brooklyn in the house, everybody. Eddie Lugo Studios has made it in.
Files.
The Bud Files has made it in. And I thought I saw another one.
Well, we want to thank everybody for coming in.
Bama's got a premiere in 15 minutes.
Okay, we'll be off.
So everybody go rate his channel after we're done here.
Yeah, we'll be off. Okay.
Oh, wait. Tiffany has a question for Araya. Are you nervous to go on the cruise for the first time?
Oh, you being in the middle of the water.
Tell us.
A little bit. I think I am. I don't know. I'm be in the middle of the water, so it's just like I can swim, But we ain't even gonna think like that. I could swim to save my life, not other people's, but you know what I'm saying? I think I got it.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Do we have a clip of some water that we can play?
Not that's really accessible.
Okay.
No, I can't do that. Yeah. Flip her out of solo layout here.
Okay.
I think we're done with the questions.
Not the chat
Yeah,
questions.
the chat questions. I think we're all the way through those.
Okay. Essence, Anna Rhea. Did you know that it's going to be a lot of bigwigs on the cruise that we're going on in December?
What's a big wig?
Oh, wait, it's another word for bigwig.
Bigwig, the top executives of Carnival.
Christine supervisors, Duffy, a lot of supervisors and like people who create the stuff.
The CEO, the president, yeah. The CEO and the brand ambassador is going to be on the ship with us.
That's really nice. Honestly,
it don't even matter to them.
It don't matter. It doesn't. It's really not. We don't really have to worry about them. Not worry about them, but like be around them or be like, hey, that's the captain of the ship. One time I did get to go on a Christmas special on stage with the captain and his daughter, and we were singing Christmas songs. Nice. But they're really nice. So it's like you don't really look at them as like, oh, like they're over us or like they created this. Because like most of the people on Carnival, they're really nice because like that's the whole purpose is for us to have a good time. So you kind of just look at them as other people on the ship.
That's right.
And Z's Gaming Channel has a question. Are you guys going on the Carnival Jubilee, December 23rd, the greatest cruise ship of all time?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
They'll be with us.
They'll be with us. Yes. And if you haven't done it already, put in #creator. Nightbot will drop your link.
Yeah, Nightbot's in the house too.
And you can connect to other YouTubers.
Yep.
So do that now. So you
if you're a creator, go ahead and type in #creator. That way everybody can connect with you.
Have you been on any other cruise lines other than Carnival?
No. I did watch a video on the Royal Caribbean because they're always right next to us when we get to ports or when we're like driving. You'll always see the Royal Caribbean lit up. And so I watched the video on comparing Royal Caribbean to Carnival. And personally, I don't think I would ever go on another ship besides Carnival because they do say a lot that Carnival is catered to more like fun and having like having a party time versus Royal Caribbean is kind of relaxed. And even though they do have more experiences, like adventure stuff for the kids, it's still kind of like I rather have fun with a group of people than go and do like stuff like go and like water slides and skydiving, all that stuff. I don't really care about, but the memories that I'm gonna make with like the friends that I make, I rather have that and have a good time.
Here's a question. Are either one of you scared of heights?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, she's
I'm scared of falling.
Okay, I know. But I'm scared of falling too. Are either one of you gonna want to do the ropes course where it's like an obstacle course suspended in mid?
I think I've seen that on y'all's channel.
Or are you going to want to do the roller coaster that's going to be on top of the ship?
There's a roller coaster on this one.
There's a roller coaster.
I don't know about a roller coaster. I don't know about that. That sounds kind of dangerous. This ship ain't never been used before. But I will do the I will do the obstacle course. I wanted to do it really bad when I was on the other ship, but I didn't. Since I was younger, when I went on the ship that had an obstacle course the last time, I was really young when I went on it, and so I wasn't really like around the friends that I made because they were also young, so they were around their parents most of the time, and so I had nobody to do it with me, so I didn't do it. But I've always wanted to go on the obstacle course.
So you and Araya can do it.
Two things that are added to this ropes course is one is a zip line. It brings you out over the edge of the ship, and also there's a plank that you can walk out on and look over the edge of the ship. Are you going to want to do that?
I don't know about all that.
Well, y'all will be together.
Have a harness on. I just know
YOLO. She always tells me YOLO. I don't know. I have to see this.
Yeah, y'all will be together so you can tag each other along, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I know if I did it and I enjoyed it, I would definitely do it again. But it takes me a while to build up the courage. I'd have to see somebody do it about 20 times before it's time for me to actually get on there.
Okay. Tiffany says no roller coasters. It goes pretty fast.
She's not going to allow me to do that. She definitely would be very upset if she finds out I went on a roller coaster.
You probably won't see me up there neither.
I don't know about on a ship, on a cruise. I don't know.
Because I don't know. I don't really know about them at theme parks, but on top of a boat, it doesn't sound like something I ideally want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the best tip you can give Araya on being a first-time cruiser?
Bring lots of bathing suits. Bring lots and lots of bathing suits if you're a kid, because there's always that one person that's like, hey, you want to go to the pool today? You want to go to the hot tub tonight? And then it ends up being every single night after that. And be outgoing. If you're not outgoing, and I don't even want to say this like in a rude way, but if your kids aren't really outgoing people, or they don't like making new friends, or they're not interested in like going and doing stuff with other people or people they don't know, cruising is probably not the best place for them, because that is the only thing that you have to do as a team is make friends. That's the only thing you have to do. So you have to be an outgoing person, or a person who's up for hanging out with random people.
What are you most excited about, Essence, about the Jubilee? Oops, I said it.
Yep.
I'm most excited about probably just making friends. I'm excited to hang out with new people because I get bored here. You know, my mama, she'd be like, you can't go here every time, but on a cruise I can go out every single night without somebody telling me no. And so I'm excited to just have freedom and have a very peaceful time.
Here's a construction update photo.
I know that's right, cousin.
They're transporting the whale tail to the shipbuilding company in Papenburg, Germany. So I thought I would show y'all that. Y'all are going to be up there by it, so I figured I'd show you on the water when it gets there. That's the whale tail.
Okay. Which trip, Essence, has been the most memorable for you?
Mm-hmm.
My last one, the one that I just got off of.
On the Dream?
That's us. We loved that cruise.
Yes, we did.
We loved it. Was cold, but I loved it.
And Z's Gaming Channel, this comment right here does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions expressed here in this live stream. He said, well, me and Jeremy will be up on the roller coaster. Oh. I don't know about that one, Z.
Jeremy,
I don't know that that's going to happen. Like I said, I'm a vlogger, good sir.
What did Tiffany say?
You can vlog on the cruise. I mean, on that roller coaster. You just got to strap it on to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what else. Okay, on your just anytime, but on your very first cruise, were you scared, Essence? And what were you scared the most about on your very first cruise?
Y'all, I think we went on the cruise on the 26th, which was the day after Christmas. And the day on Christmas Eve, they were sitting in the living room watching Titanic. Why? I don't know.
Oh my God.
So it was like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, why would y'all show me this? And so I was young. Like, I think I was like 9 or 10 when I went on my first cruise. And so I was like, when I was getting on, you can like, it's like a kind of like an airplane belt when you're going up, but it's long. It's a long airplane belt. It's really long. And so you know that you're in the middle of shore and water, in the boat. And so you're just kind of like walking on ramps around the water. And so I could see it in the noise of like the suitcase hitting the thing. Just, it was giving me real bad anxiety because I was just like, this is terrifying. Like, this is horrible. But then once I got on the ship, it was like, oh, this is really pretty. It was just like a nice resort. And you didn't really feel like you were on a boat. And
Yeah.
so it was only scary because when you're getting on, you can see like it's kind of like it's always cold when you're getting on, no matter what. I don't know why. And so
Yeah,
you're
it's
just like,
always
this is
cold.
terrible. Like this is water. Like I'm on actual water. But then once you're on there, it's like, okay, whatever. Like I'm on water until it's nighttime and it's cold again.
Mike and Rihanna have a question. Are you going to try the fancy food like Emerald's Bistro?
I don't know.
I'm picky.
I don't know.
Araya, are you
I
gonna
know
try the
Araya.
fancy food?
Araya likes jambalaya. I know.
I do.
She gonna go broke at Emerald's because they got jambalaya.
Oh my gosh.
They got all Cajun food. So yeah,
You better bring
Yeah,
me some
we
money.
might
The
frequent
top,
that one.
the top one, Araya, she loves Cajun.
Jambalaya.
Yeah, she loves jambalaya. She gets.
We'll have to try it out and see
she
how it
gets
goes.
Jeremy to make it all the time.
Yeah, I make it whenever.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay, Araya, is there anything that I've missed that you need to know about?
What would you like to know about?
Yeah, Captain's Night or Elegant Night? You want to ask her about that?
What is Captain's Night? What is Elegance Night?
Captain's Night, I have no idea what that is. I don't pay attention at all because 9 times out of 10 I'm not even with my mom, and so if I'm not with my mom, I have nobody there to tell me, hey, listen to the announcement. So I don't know what that is. But Elegant Night is there's a night for every single person. Oh no, it's a night for everybody to dress up, and everybody goes to dinner that night. And you're just dressed up as if you were going to like a fancy dinner like in like the 90s or the 80s or something. And so you just dress up and you go eat. Because people don't dress up now. They don't want to dress up to go nowhere. But like back then,
Oh my gosh.
so you have to just dress up really nice and go eat. And you get to take pictures on these nice backdrops, and you have a designated picture time and stuff. And so that's what everybody does. They take pictures and then they go eat. And
Very important.
honestly, everybody's mom always makes them do it.
Very important. Essence. Let her know how to treat her phone and what she would do with her phone before, during, and after the cruise.
When you first get on there, you have to turn. Well, when they haven't said that you're leaving yet, or when you haven't kind of like started going for real, you don't have to put your phone on airplane mode. But if you're a forgetful person, then just do that when you get on there. But the first thing I do is I get on there and then I call my biological mom, and I just tell her like, hey, I'm on the boat, whatever. Because after that, you probably won't be able to talk to them for a while unless you buy like the extreme Wi-Fi package, which honestly, it's a waste of money. It doesn't matter because they'll still charge you. And so, you do that, and then once the boat starts moving, you put your phone on airplane mode, and you can buy Wi-Fi. And so when you're on Wi-Fi, depending on what package you get, you can watch Netflix, or you can play games, or you can go on social media, but you can't call anybody. So you should do that before you leave the port. And then when you get off, you can take your phone off Wi-Fi and stuff like that. But honestly, if you're having fun, you don't really need it. But if you download movies on Netflix, all you really need to do is download a movie or two on Netflix to watch when you're going to bed if you're like bored. And then
I do that.
Yeah.
That's really it, because the Wi-Fi package, I know I bought the social media package this time, and when it did work, the same thing that was going on when you were out, before you got on the cruise, is the same thing that is going on now. Nothing is happening, nothing is important.
Right.
And so it's like, oh, I just wasted my money on this just to see people doing absolutely nothing, or the same thing that I was seeing before, And so you don't really need a Wi-Fi package if you buy movies.
Okay, so Tiffany has another question. What is the best way to pay for a cruise if you have a big family? If you have the whole amount to pay, which a lot of people do, the best way is just to go ahead and pay it outright and go ahead and get it over with. If you don't have it, Carnival requires a certain amount down, like a deposit, and then what you would do is do the math. It's got to be paid off 90 days before the cruise. So you take the amount of months that you have remaining minus 90 days, and you split up the payments equally and pay it off per month. Month to month, you can put on it that amount, which is what we do. We are paying on several cruises at one time, and it's just a small portion of the budget instead of having to come up with everything all at once.
Yeah, you need to put our ticket down. I don't know why.
The banner?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. These are our upcoming cruises, y'all.
Yeah. So
Oh, y'all are
there's
going on the Mardi Gras. I wanted to go on that one.
we're going on the Mardi Gras September the 2nd. It's family. You going if you want to go, and it's leaving out of Port Canaveral. And Araya is not going on that one. She's going on the Christmas cruise with us.
Mm-hmm.
And but on that ship, the Mardi Gras, that's gonna be fun.
The only thing extra we need is our beads.
And we got the beads for everybody. It's
We got
like
beads already
16
for everybody.
people. It's like 16 people going. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun. Big fun.
And one last question. Did you, Jeremy and Cheryl, put some extra insurance on your cruise to Alaska?
No.
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 And Anthony on the Move has made it in. Well, I believe that'll wrap up today's show.
And we want to thank my granddaughter and my cousin for participating in the teen show.
Thank you for having me, Mama.
I love you guys. And we'll see you. We'll see you in we'll see you on the Christmas cruise, Araya. We're not coming to Dallas before Christmas.
Okay.
We'll see you in Christmas cruise. We'll see you, Essence.
No, we'll see her on the family cruise too, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
But Essence, we want to thank you for being the expert.
Yeah, thank you guys.
You were wonderful. You knew all the answers, except for the muster drill. You do that first.
Do that first. Always do that first thing as soon as you step on the ship.
Yes. And that way
It's
you
all
don't
up to, you'll have to talk to Carolyn. It's all up to her.
Oh, we're gonna come get you on the December cruise. We're gonna come get you when we see you. But we're gonna go because there's some 3 o'clock people. I mean, some 3 o'clock premieres coming. Do you know who it was?
Yeah, the premiere was right here. It wasn't Rudy Essential Oils. It was another one.
Was Bud Files or Bama?
It was Bama Nola. He has a premiere going on right now. Everybody go rate his channel.
Yes.
Alrighty, thank you everybody for coming in. To everybody, take care of each other out there. Hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And remember, we love you.
Love y'all. Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Hang on a second.